I am become ice, master of sheer cold. My name's JR, and this is Warframe, built to destroy. Hey, what's up, pups? It's JR, and welcome back to another season of BTD. I don't have anything specific to talk about before this video starts, but I would like to take this moment to clarify something that some people seem to have not noticed. The JR community Discord is completely public. You just gotta go to the link in the description, make a Discord account if you don't already have one, and then boom, you're in. You don't even need to be a patron or anything. However, I won't stop you from supporting me on Patreon and getting the neat little perks that you can get from the various ranks, like, I don't know, being featured in my Endslate and my description, and you get a new title in Discord. That's up to you. I'm not gonna make you do anything. With that behind us, like I said, I don't have anything I need to address in this video other than that, so let's get right to it. When the beam weapons got reworked a while back, I really wanted to try out a few of them to see which one I liked the most. As most of you probably know, I made a build to destroy on Synapse a while back with that very same justification. But it isn't the only beam weapon that I made. Just before the beam weapon rework dropped, I got a ribbon from the sortie for a weapon that, honestly, I forgot existed. I made plans just to smash it for Endo or see if anyone wanted to buy it for really cheap so I could buy an Orc and Catalyst or something, but luckily, I hung on to it long enough for the rework to drop. However, I then promptly forgot that it existed again, even though I built it and had it in my arsenal. This weapon is honestly very easy to forget, so that makes it a perfect fit for this series. The stats on it weren't too bad, but I wasn't expecting a whole lot from this weapon. But I was very pleasantly surprised of what it was capable of. Glaxion. Glaxion is a Corpus Freeze Ray that can be obtained from the Energy Lab in your clan's dojo. It comes with 26 base damage, being cold damage, which makes it the only current primary weapon to be pure cold damage. Its crit stats aren't anything to write home about, with only an 8% crit chance and a 2x crit multiplier. However, it boasts the highest base status chance of any beam weapon and any automatic weapon, with a whopping 34% base status chance. This means if you really wanted, you could use 4 dual status elementals to get this weapon up to 100% status chance before multi-shot, which in turn means that with these mods and a fair amount of multi-shot, this weapon can proc like no other. Glaxion may not have a whole lot of base damage, but with a high status chance, magazine capacity, and fire rate, this thing can rip armor off of targets like it was nothing. Which, speaking of fire rate and magazine size, Glaxion Chrona Armor Tox adds 109% toxin damage, increases Glaxion's magazine size by 62%, and increases its fire rate by 82.9%. While unfortunately reducing my damage to Infested by almost half, but Infestor is squishy and I melee anyway, so who the fucking cares. With this mod, Glaxion gets 130 rounds in the magazine, and the fire rate gets up to 28 rounds per second. Luckily, Glaxion has an increased ammo maximum of 720 rounds on backup as opposed to the normal 540 for rifles, but I still rip through ammo like a fat kid through a cookie store. But luckily, high fire rate stuff is my jam and my jelly, so I can completely work with this. And with that, go on to my build. I have Serration, Stormbringer, Infected Clip, Glaxion Chrona Armor Tox, and Split Chamber, increasing my overall damage and adding corrosive damage to the mix. Then, Glaxion Chrona Armor Tox and Prime Shred, increasing my fire rate and magazine size and adding 2.2 meters of punch through, which is the most satisfying thing in the world on beam weapons. Finally, High Voltage and Malignant Force, increasing my corrosive damage even more, and increasing Glaxion's status chance. With this build, and my ribbon specifically, Glaxion gets up to 720 overall damage and 20,568 DPS. This may seem low, but with how often Glaxion procs and how many procs it throws at once, it rips away armor at the seams, meaning it tears away at the enemy's effective health like nothing. So, let's see what Glaxion can do. That's going to wrap up this episode of Built to Destroy. If you enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like, and make sure to hit that subscribe button to become a pup if you haven't already. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, consider becoming a patron for as little as $1 a month. My name's JR, and I'll see you guys in the next one.